recap today of Monday Night Football, the doubleheader to open up week 1 of the season, and then we're right into week 2. It's all happening so very fast. I think last night was definitely the messy football that I was expecting from teams. Not the best stuff, but I did see some things that I liked, some things that intrigued me, that I'm excited to see more from these teams going forward. Let's jump right into it. Starting off with the first matchup of Monday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers went to the New York Giants. I loved the college football crew on this game. Maria Taylor anchoring down on the field, Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Ballard. As a big college football fan, it was fun. It was refreshing. But on the Pittsburgh side of the ball, I already know I'm going to regret souring on Big Ben so soon. They started off kind of messy, but they definitely got it together. The defense looked excellent, which I don't think anybody ever doubted that for sure. And I love those receivers. Chase Claypool with a big time catch. James Washington fighting for every inch down towards the goal line, and Juju Smith-Schuster with a big fumble recovery. So I think my biggest things that I took away from that was not only that they're a talented group of receivers, but they have the character and the intangibles, like that championship type of mentality in the way that they fight for plays, keep plays going, things like that. So I really liked to see that. I thought it was so interesting that Benny Snell had a good night because I remember him at Kentucky and the Snell crew and all of that stuff. So it was really cool seeing him making an impact now on that Steelers team. Of course, I'm going to need to see more from them to get an idea of who they're going to be this season. But it was a nice first showing for sure. And then on the other side of the ball in the New York Giants, their defense surprised me a little bit. I thought they were going to get completely walked all over, but they held in there. I kind of expected to go into this game comparing Daniel Jones and Drew Lock, who was playing later that evening, but I don't think it's fair yet to compare them. Saquon is still very much Saquon. I hope that he can get his... I just don't want his talent to be wasted. I'm going to keep saying that. And then the Darius Slayton, Daniel Jones chemistry is still very much there, very much alive. It was a little bit of a messy game, so I don't want to say too much, but those are the biggest things that I took away. Second game of the night, the Tennessee Titans went to Denver to take on the Broncos. I like both of these teams a ton. For two teams that I could have cared less about 2 years ago, I am now so intrigued by them. I have a soft spot for both of these guys. I want to see them both in the playoffs. The game itself was one of the busiest games. I just remember looking at the score at some point and I was like, so much has been happening, but the score does not match, which credit to their defenses for that. But it was such an interesting watch. It was one of the busiest games I've seen. I was like, there's so much going on, and then there wasn't though. As far as the Titans, obviously Stephen Gostkowski was the story of the night. I know that job is so mental, so I definitely felt for him, but he showed up when it counted, right? I was holding my breath for that kick, but he showed up when it counted. That's all that matters. Their offense looks a little almost flat, but I'm not going to put too much into it because first game of the season, week 1, Corey Davis did show up. I'm sure a lot of people knew this guy is very capable. For me, I was waiting for A.J. Brown the whole night, but for them to have some targets to get the ball to, more power to them, especially as they go throughout the rest of the season and potentially down the stretch. That'll be big, but he was a big name that showed up for me. And then for the Broncos, so many takeaways. This defense is really good. I don't know why I was not respecting their defense outside of Von Miller and Bradley Chubb, but I wasn't giving them the credit that they deserve. Josie Jewell had a standout night. He sounds like a country singer or something. What a jazzy name. His mom knew he was going to be famous. With that kind of name, you got to be somebody. So he had a heck of a night. Takeaways from the offense, so freaking many. One, I love their center, Lloyd Cushenberry. I loved him. I first jumped on my radar at the Senior Bowl, guy out of LSU. I really like him. Noah Fant, clearly having a breakout year this season. I know he was like a favorite in the 2019 draft out of Iowa alongside TJ Hawkinson. So he seems to be kind of coming into his own with that Denver Broncos offense, which is nice because I think John Elway definitely helped out his young, I will say it until the end of time, textbook for how you help your young quarterback succeed. He has so many weapons, so many pieces that he can go to. He can pick a tight end if he feels like, I have no idea how this is going to go. He has the option to run. I think that there's just so much there for him to succeed. Obviously, with Lindsey coming out during the game, and then KJ Hamler wasn't playing, Cortland Sutton. So I'd like to see this offense really firing on all cylinders. They were a little messy, a little bit immature looking, if you will, but it's kind of to be expected with a young quarterback. But he has all of the tools to succeed, and he looked like he had some of those elements to start succeeding. He just kind of has to find his own and find his groove. Jerry Jeudy is in the NFL, people. I love him. Like, I'm pretty sure like all my old TikTok videos, okay, they're from 4 months ago or something, but all my TikTok videos were Jerry Jeudy. Really, I love him. I loved him in the draft. I loved him. Once I saw him in 2018 at Bama, I was sold. I was like, who is this NFL veteran? This is crazy. And now he's in the NFL. A couple uncharacteristic drops. I did not miss out on that, but he looked great out there. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for Monday. Quick little recap here. Gotta go start prepping for Thursday, Sunday, next Monday. We're already in predictions for week 2. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I will talk to you all very soon, like literally tomorrow, like soon.